Alright, that should have fixed the problem. At least I think it did. Alright, that should have fixed the problem. Alright, yep, that did it. Alright, now I just need to adjust this. Problem fix. Alright. Let's do this. God, it's been so long since I've done this. Alright. Better spirits tonight? I'm getting there. Just, there has been a lot going on that I am not happy about, and I'm dealing with a lot of stress. I'm dealing with a lot of stress right now. It's nothing you guys did, it's just something I'm having to battle. Alright. Alright. Gonna get all these. You love the Nusha video? Thank you guys. Ow. Missing 3. Where are the last ones? There's 2. Oh, there it is. Clues, man. You gotta get one.
Press the circle to enter the vault code.
Sure thing.
I could have broken this code in my sleep. The combination is 565.
Got it. No more beaches for Sly? What? What is that? What does that mean?
Oh yeah, this will come in handy. It's Suzanne Cooper's notes pertaining to water safety. With this knowledge under your belt, you won't have to waste a charm whenever you fall into water.
Oh, thank God. That will help me out when I get to Ms. Ruby, that's for sure. Raven, you absolutely smashed the part with Lin Mei-Hua. I about cried. Well, I worked really hard. I'd wanted to do her story for a long time, but no one wanted to hear it, so it's just been kind of sitting there. I really wanted to tell a very heartbreaking, very heartfelt story. And I'm glad that it came out as well as it did. I really, really am. Like, I'm genuinely glad. I'm glad that it came out well. You know, this place is cool, but it'll never be Dimitri's turf. That's just never gonna happen, is it? Dimitri had, like, the coolest place. Have I done everything? No, I couldn't have done everything. What's over here? Yep, I need to do this one. Alright, here we go. Be gone. I love the fact that I'm just breaking everything. It's the best. But yeah, I just... I want to apologize, guys. Things have been really rough lately. I'll fill y'all in on basically what's been going on.
But with your thieving skills, I bet you could pull it off.
So, essentially, here's what's been going down. Let me turn down the volume on my end so that I can think a little. Okay, so essentially what's been going on is this. First of all, you already know about my hand and about how it's hurting so much. I'll get the stitches out on Thursday, so I'm finally going to get those out in a few days, which is great. I'm very glad for that. Actually, I might release a video about this whole situation, but I digress. So, I'm glad for that, but my hand is still hurting, and my finger is a little swollen, which I didn't expect. Like, I thought that it would start healing more, but apparently I think it might be bruised on the inside, which is no fun. It makes it very hard to bend or use at all. And so that's been very painful and aggravating, so it's already put me in a bad mood because of that, but it gets worse. So, all of my For Honor streams, and I mean this, all of my last 4 For Honor streams have been age restricted. Every single one of them. The last 4 For Honor streams I've done have been age restricted. Now, here's the funny thing. This can't be coincidence. Why have the last 4 For Honor streams been age restricted? I think, and Mark agrees, we have a dedicated hater who is going to each of our For Honor streams and flagging them to get YouTube to look at them. And then YouTube looks and goes, oh, For Honor, it's bloody and things, let's flag it. And then they age restrict the content. So it's becoming very difficult for me to do those, especially since those are the streams that get the most views. Because the For Honor streams get the most views, well, if those are age restricted, it limits the number of people who can watch them, and that also limits the amount of what I can get through monetization. I mean, if no one's watching, then I'm not getting ad revenue money, so it's hard to make money off of that. And you might think, well, Raven, you know, it's one of those things where you're not just making money off YouTube, right? You're making money off of other things. Well, yes and no. Technically, I do have my job at Longhorns, but they're just not working me very often. And I got news that I won't be able to return to work for a little while because of my hand issue. It's a matter of safety and sanitary for my well-being and others, so they won't let me go back to work until I get the stitches out on Thursday. But by that time, I'll be done with the majority of my weekly shifts. I won't have another shift until Friday and Saturday. And I don't know how long those will be, so I'm missing out on money in a big way this week and last week. So it's very, very aggravating. And because I'm just not getting work the amount of time I really need, I've decided to go back and recertify myself. I've decided to get my certification back to be a full-time English teacher again. Or history teacher, whichever one they'll hire me for. I'll take any of them at this point. I remember that one had a lot of clues in it. But, so I'm working on that process. But it's also a very confusing process because they've changed a lot of the stuff online that's necessary to get it. So, come next school year, I'll either be teaching or subbing. Between you and me, I'd kind of like to sub first so that I can get used to the classroom again and also see what kind of school environments I'll be dealing with. But I have no way of controlling that. And so it's something that I'm going to have to figure out as I go forward, if you know what I mean. And I hate it. I hate what's been going on. Oh, wait, what are these? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can switch between. Okay. But it's something that I'm working on. I'm trying to figure out the right process for how I want to go about this. And so many questions in life, plus the whole thing about the Trump shooting. It's been all over the news, and I don't like politics. I don't like talking about them. Back when Trump was first running against Hillary, I had a friend. She was like a really close friend. Like, we did a lot together for years. Like, she was probably one of the only people who I would consider as close as a sister without being blood related. And she found out that that I'd supported Trump over Hillary, and she said, "How could you like someone like that?" And I'm like, "I don't like everything the man says or does, but between the two, like, I feel compelled to do this. But I'm not going to judge you for who you want to vote for." But she lost her temper and she lied about me and slandered me to all of our friends, and then she told me that we couldn't be friends anymore, and I haven't spoken to her since. And that was back during the Hillary and Trump issues, so you know that was well over 8 years ago now. So I lost friends over this stuff. That's why I don't like talking about politics on the channel. I mean, of course, I will. I talk about culture. I talk about the culture wars. I talk about woke stuff all the time in games and history and media. So it's not like I can avoid it. But I don't like talking about it because it just gets me worked up, and then when I get worked up, I want to comment on it, and when I want to comment on it, it leads to people asking questions, and it leads to all kinds of hate. Like, already doing Bible studies on the main channel has made me lose subscribers from people who say, oh, I didn't know you were a Christian, and they don't want to talk to me. Of course, there's been the opposite, too, where I've had people hop on and say, oh, I didn't know you were this based, man, and believe me, I love it when people say that. Like, it makes me happy when people tell me that they're glad I'm a Christian. Like, that makes me happy. It genuinely does. No. But, things like that make this all very difficult. And add on to all that stress, like, everyone asking me my opinion. Are we headed for civil war? What if they try again? Like, what if they try to take out Trump? Who do you side with? Well, don't you think that the media's gone crazy? Isn't this nuts? Like, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's not cool. I don't like it, definitely, but I'm trying not to get political. I'm trying not to lose my shit over all this. And it's all people want to talk about. So I'm already dealing with the stress from work and friends, and one of the problems I have found in my personal life is it is so hard to find real friends. Oh, hold on. Mugshot has something to say. Your lunch meat joik. I love this guy. I'm missing. Oh, there are 3 in that direction. How did I miss those? Alright, let's get this one. Alright, I'm still missing one. So, oh, it's over there. Got it. But one of the things that I've noticed is it's so hard to find real friends sometimes, you know, like, I'll tell you one thing that sucks about being a YouTuber, and it's something that I've noticed, and this isn't an insult to any of you guys, just understand me, it's hard to find real friends. Like, I have a lot of people reaching out to me like they want to be my close friend on PlayStation because they see me, they recognize me on YouTube, like, oh, dude, I love your work, let's be friends, man. And so I make friends with them. But then all they want to do is kind of kiss my ass and be sycophants and just like, you know, they want to win my approval. And I'm like, you don't have to win my approval, you know? You really don't have to. Like, we can be friends without you having to, you know, just kiss my feet. You know, you don't have to do that. I want friends who are, you know, like, gonna stick by me and, you know, sometimes tell me when I'm wrong about something or tell me when they disagree or, you know, have a conversation about these kind of things or share particular interests without pretending they do. Like, I had this one person who reached out to me saying, oh, dude, I love all your videos, man. I'm like, oh, really, man? Like, yeah, I especially love your response to Wisecrack. Oh, which one? Like, I think it was the One Piece one. Oh, dude, you're a fan of One Piece? Yeah, man, I love One Piece. Oh, dude, what's your favorite arc? He couldn't name the arc. I'm like, oh, well, okay, what about the Alabasta arc? Oh, I love that one. And so I quizzed him. I said, who is the villain? He couldn't name him. And I'm like, you don't know the villain of the Alabasta arc, bro? Like, it's one of those things, like I don't want to hate you, man. I get it. You want to be my friend, but you don't have to pretend to be something you're not to make me like you, you know? And there are times where that feels a little discouraging, you know? It's kind of like, man, I don't want the fame of being a YouTuber to ruin potential friends, you know? I almost liked it better when people just, you know, went, oh, you know, cool. I'm not saying that y'all can't be my friend. I'm not saying that I dislike it when you guys talk to me or anything like that. Like, I'm always glad to hear from you guys. I'm always glad to talk to you guys. Whenever y'all have things to say to me in Discord, it always makes me happy. Always happy to have that conversation. But I won't lie. There are times where I'm kind of like, are you saying what you're saying because you're really interested in the conversation? Or are you saying what you're saying because you think it'll make me like you more? It's one of those things. Like I've had people ask me sometimes, "Hey Raven, do you ever duel your subs live on stream?" I used to, believe it or not, back in the day before I was super popular, I would. But then I had a few people try to use that as clout to say that they beat a YouTuber, and yeah, I didn't like that. It wasn't cool. So now I don't really like doing it because, oh shoot, we're fighting Mugshot. We're fighting Mugshot, guys.
What? My boys have been yapping about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Wait a second. I seen that stick before.
Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it.
Your father?
I love Mugshot, man.
You're a Cooper? You know, that Thievius Raccoonus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words.
So you don't mind just handing it over?
What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint. I feel transgressed and violated. Let's rock.
Way too many big words, but he knows transgressed and violated. I love this guy. Oh shit! I forgot how fast he was. Shoot, this guy's fast. Come on, big guy. Here we go.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
Why do you even need guns with arms like yours? You could snap me in half, bro. Oh, shoot, he got me. All right, here we go. The first level isn't that hard. Yeah, I got him.
My beautiful gun is destroyed.
But then he gets to level 2 and it becomes all that much harder. All right, here we go. Nope. Nope. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. Come on. Just missed him. Stop using your guns and just hit me, bro. Ah, you hit. No! No! I almost had it, bro. Not cool, man. All right. Level 1 down. We got this.
Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
Dude, I love this dude. Mugshot's one of the harder bosses to fight, but he's honestly one of the most entertaining. And his design is so top tier. What? No, I jumped! Bruh! Oh, that's not cool. Okay. don't even know how lighting these crystals defeats them, but, I mean, whatever.
My beautiful gun is destroyed. Good thing I got a spare upstairs.
Oh, shoot. Oh, how did I survive that? I'm not gonna question it. Nope. Nope. What? Oh, bruh, come on. Bruh, that is not cool. Elden Ring bosses have nothing on Mugshot, bruh. Like, like Elden Ring players wouldn't stand a chance against Mugshot, okay? Melina don't got a prayer. Melina don't got a prayer. Oh, come on, bro. That is so uncool. Got him. What? There's still one more? Where is it? Where's the last one? It's over here. Yes, got it. Got it, got it, got it. Raven, if you're up late, it'd be fun to see you run some Carousel of Fire rounds. Nah, fam. This is gonna be what I'm doing tonight. Besides, this isn't like PC where I can switch games partway through. I'm on PlayStation. If I end the game I'm playing, then it's gonna end the stream. We gotta be patient with this part. Because his bullets will turn the mirrors around if I'm not careful. And if he shoots me mid-jump, it will kill me. So I do have to be legit careful here. Last one. Got him, boys!
This is impossible. A little pipsqueak like you, beating a big, strong bruiser like me? It ain't right! You want all of that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you.
Yeah, we did
The
it.
mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus contained an entry from my gunslinging ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper. His specialty was the rail walk and rail slide. Moves perfected through a lifetime of theft in the Old West. Getting out of town proved to be a little more challenging than getting in. Having just missed us, Inspector Fox went for the next best thing and dragged that canine steroid
God,
prince
she's
off
gorgeous.
to jail.
Everyone who loves muscle mommies
That was the
probably
end
got
of
their start
Mugshot's
with her.
gambling empire, and Mesa City's citizens soon returned home. While me and the boys, well, we enjoyed the rest of our stay in America, and then returned to Paris, ready for our next mission.
All right, boys, we did it. Yeah. All right, let's move on to Ms. Ruby. Let's do it.
The third member of the Fiendish Five was the infamous voodoo priestess, Ms. Ruby. Born into a family of mystics, other children found her scary. Teaching herself to summon the undead provided what few friends she had. A career in crime allowed an adult Ms. Ruby to punish the world for fearing her as a child. Chief mystic for the Fiendish Five, her powers allowed them to break both the laws of man and nature at the same time. Yet despite the whirlwind success of her youth, she managed to slip into obscurity. Last known sightings claim she headed out of civilization and deep into the Haitian jungle.
Bruh, man. Ms. Ruby was so cool. Like, I hate her boss fight, but she herself is cool. And yeah, you ain't kidding. The OST slaps in this game, guys. Like, you don't even understand how awesome this soundtrack is.
Sorry, Sly, but this is one mission you will have to accomplish without me.
You don't believe in ghosts, do you?
Sure I do. My scanners have picked up verifiable paranormal activity. But that's not the problem. This swamp is oozing with disgusting mold and bacteria.
You're a turtle, bruh. Come on, swamps are your thing.
Don't forget to use the new move you learned from Mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus.
You mean the raccoon rail walk?
The roots and vines around here are perfect for that.
Oh boy, you sure can't make a villain like that anymore in modern media.
Jump and hit
Oh,
the
because
circle.
because she's supposed to be like black or something. Because she's in Haiti, she's got the dreadlocks, and she's voiced by a black actress, I think. But I mean, yeah, you couldn't do that today because someone would get offended, and I'm like, why on earth would you get offended? Why? Ms. Ruby's freaking awesome, man. She's one of the cooler villains in this. I mean, don't get me wrong, her boss battle is piss, but she herself is awesome. Ooh-wee. Alright. Leave. Get out of my way, Spider. I gotta earn back all my extra lives I lost fighting Mugshot. Alright, going down. Oh! Phew! Alright, let's rock. Wee. Alley-oop. Oh no, it's Treebeard! Treebeard, so good. Alright! You can't beat me with a gank, I play for honor. I don't think that's true. The new Castlevania show was filled with black villains, so I doubt they'd get canceled, especially the villain is cool and badass. Well, no, I mean, no, it's not a matter of having black villains. That's not what would get you canceled. It's making the black villain stereotypical. Like, if you look at Ms. Ruby, she is a Haitian voodoo queen who uses mumbo jumbo and magic, and speaks with a Haitian accent. Quite often, people would want to avoid that these days. Like, they don't want to actually go down a stereotypical route. Alright, I'll bet I can do this. Hold on.
That's Miss Ruby's lair. To get in, you'll need that key on top of a
Do
big
turtles really live in
historic
swamps? Oh, yeah!
compound.
Yeah, I've seen plenty in swamps. Musk turtles especially.
So you'll have to destroy all 5 of the purple candles surrounding it.
No problem.
Don't get cocky or you'll end up
I thought
with
Miss
your
Ruby had a
head shoved
Cajun
through the
accent.
side.
Yeah.
You've got to get past those voodoo guards. And I'm warning you, they're mean and they work like a team.
So do we, buddy.
I need my mine. Alright, we'll take out this first guy. He's done. Alright. Okay. He's next. He's done. Okay. He's done. Okay. Okay. And boom. He's done. Any left? Any left? Yep, there's one right here. Alright. Now we just got to get the oh, there's one more. I didn't see him. And boom.
You've done it! The Mojo force field is down and you can steal the key!
I don't want to steal it. I want to open the thingy. Alright. Now let's open the thingy.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 588.
Got it. Yay! That worked out very well. But yeah, so all that stuff I was saying earlier, just that's kind of what's been going on with me, and it's not easy to get over some of this. I am working on figuring out where I'm going with my situation, like what I want to do, how I want to make money. Do I, like, you know, it's a difficult situation to be in. Do I stick with Longhorns and hope that eventually they'll give me more shifts? Is that even what I want to do? I've seen what managers deal with, okay? It ain't easy, Daniel will tell you. Do I want to go back to teaching, even though I was driven out of teaching by the school system? Like, do I want to risk that again in a new environment? Should I, you know? Would it be a good idea? Do I try to go for broke and make YouTube my thing? It's given how things are going with YouTube and I've got a hater keeping me from making money on streams, that seems very unlikely. I feel like I am at a very difficult situation where any choice I make leads to problems. I feel lonely a lot of the time because I feel it's not that y'all don't care about my situation, it's that I don't have people who understand my situation and will talk to me about it, or, you know, will really try to understand it. I feel like one of the problems I have is, like I said before, just a lot of people who want to know me because they want to tote kale off of the fame that I'm getting, and then of course there's my effing hand, which is still hurting, like even now. It's just a lot. It's been a lot going on. Oh, there's Ruby. What's up? I love her, man. She's so awesome. But anyway, yeah. Hey, Raven, would you recommend boxing or jiu-jitsu if you had to choose one? I would choose boxing. I think jiu-jitsu's cool, and I definitely think it has its place, but I've been a stand-up fighter for a long time.
What's with this industrial strength voodoo gate? Miss Ruby must really be trying to keep something out.
Or maybe she's trying to keep something in.
Have you considered doubling down on the idea of authorship and finding a publisher? I've published 2 books. Neither one made much money, and I don't know. I do not have the kind of, I'm not making the kind of attention necessary that it would warrant the energy. Okay. I think combining YouTube and publishing would be very lucrative. Only if both were making a good deal of money. I don't make enough money on YouTube to warrant it, especially with this guy who has been bashing my who's been like flagging my streams. Lot of them. What's a good class for what's a good price for boxing classes? Whatever you're willing to pay. I mean, when I did Muay Thai, I paid $100 a month. Wait, it wasn't 100. It was 150. My fault. I'm sorry. I want to make sure I'm not missing any clues. Have you been to Thailand? No, but my teacher of Muay Thai was from Thailand. Blake Chalankorn.
Something huge under there. You better get going.
If at first you don't succeed, smack a bitch again. I'd love to go. Curry is in my top 10, and Muay Thai is one of my favorite styles. Dude, Muay Thai is so underrated in popular culture. Like, people don't even realize just how strong it is or how effective it is. I would tell people, like, if you want a very easy-to-learn martial art that will also double as good self-defense training, Muay Thai, man. Muay Thai is the way to go. Like, it did not take me long to master the Muay Thai techniques. It did not take me long to master the Muay Thai techniques. Really, it was just muscle recognition and endurance training. Oh, but don't worry, I won't lose a horseshoe. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's adorable! It was worth it. I had to get the clue. No! No, I gotta get the clue. Alright, I'll be back to this. I'll be back to this. I gotta get that clue. Raven, you should be a bodyguard. I was for about a month and a half, believe it or not. Whatever, consider armored fighting? Yeah, I trained in HEMA for a little while. It's so cute, can I keep it, Vegeta? Alright, I gotta go through this again, because I missed a clue and I've gotta get it. Who are you a bodyguard for? My cousin. Alright, this is where we screwed up earlier, so let's make sure we get it this time. No! What the fuck? Oh, come on, man. That ain't right. That ain't right. The fact that that dude can hit me so quick. What the hell? Game, hi. You're high right now? Got it, thank the Lord. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We fell in the water. We didn't get hit, so we'll jump out. We're good to go. Can't catch me, big hissy. Come on. Come get me. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Goodbye. Alright, now... there it is.
I had to overcome some personal demons to get the answer to this one. Try 4, 4, 4.
4, 4, 4. Okay. Maybe not the main style. I practice American Kempo karate, but I have supplemented other styles into my own.
A more modern entry. Bruce O'Coop's computer hacking technique. Using the data on this page, I should be able to tap the duty roster at each hideout and project guard information into your binocucom.
Why did I do that? I don't even know why I did that. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we did it. Do 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 do. So you're even gotta make food for everyone. Alright, bye. Alright. Brave undertaking. Alright. Let's see what this is about. Did you hear that Yasuke's sword looks just like one of Zoro's? Yeah, we talked about that. I'm like, it's pretty stupid that they are now just ripping off One Piece.
Sly, you'd better be on your guard here. My paranormal scanner shows this place is really haunted.
They stole Katetsu the Third from Zoro. And gave it to Yasuke.
That gravestone, the ghost stopped coming. It must be some kind of ghost generator. Maybe if you smash them all, you'd be safe.
What are my thoughts on Kyoshin? He's fine. He's not my favorite hero, but I think that he's annoying to fight against. I think that he's especially annoying in ganks. So yeah, that's my thoughts on him. And I believe he's getting the next Hero Fest execution. I think that's what they're doing. Check Discord messages real quick, Raven? Sure. Check. Can you name a video you wanted as a kid but didn't get? A video I wanted as a kid? Not that I can think of, no. I mean, I can't think of one off the top of my head. Is that what you want me to read, Aaron? Like, hold on. If that's what you wanted me to read, okay. I don't know what you want me to say about that, but okay. Oh, you're wondering if you want to join? Yeah, I don't mind if you join. I started a call. Oh yeah, you can totally join. 1 second, bro. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Aaron's gonna join us. All right, that should do it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear you.
Chat, can you hear me?
Chat, let Aaron know if you can hear him. How come I can't get out of there? Oh, there we go. They'll let you know in a second, I'm sure. There's always a little delay.
Oh yeah, they're saying they can hear me.
Good, good. Well, someday we'll be able to get Jay, Hannah, and Daniel in on one of these, but Hannah's working, Daniel's working, and Jay is somewhere else.
Squawk, squawk.
Yeah, there you go. Alright.
Hey everybody, I see y'all in the chat. Oh yeah, okay, so I figured out why I sound like a radio demon. It is because I'm using the computer mic. I don't have a headset.
That might be why.
But hey, it gives me a unique voice, so I like it.
Hey, no problems there. I don't mind it a bit. It's fine with me. As long as you're able to join in.
Is Tech still here or is she gone?
She left.
Techer? Oh, that's right, yes. Dang it, oh well. I was with her in the chat for a while.
Yep.
I was trying to get on. He was still here, but you know, it happened. We'll do it next time.
Next time then. Next time then. Alright.
Welcome to Raven's Roost.
Sounds like something like that, doesn't it? Alright. My goal is to try to beat Ms. Ruby before I end the stream. That is my goal. We might turn this into a 3-day series, because I'm pretty sure I can beat this game pretty quick. It's not a long game, really.
Let me know next time you play Resident Evil, because I'll be over here squealing in the corner like, ooh.
Well, I want to do that again when Daniel's available, but he works a lot, so it's hard to know when he'll be available.
Yeah.
So, but next time he's available to do it and he wants to do it, I will do Resident Evil again. At least, I especially want to do it once I get some gaming talent back. I feel like that movie Space Jam, where all of the basketball players lost their talent thanks to the aliens. I feel like I lost my talent for games and stuff. 'Cause I feel like I'm getting my ass kicked all the time in games these days. Like Dead by Daylight, For Honor, Rainbow Six, all the competitive games that I normally play, I'm just getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, it's good to play some single-player games, just chill. And we got some questions in the chat. We got from Colin, Nico Lazo. Hey, Raven, what other martial arts do you find interesting?
I find a lot of martial arts interesting. I just haven't been able to practice them. Like capoeira, I think is incredible. I met a capoeira practitioner and I sparred with him and also learned from him. So I know a few capoeira techniques and can even incorporate them. He was a tough guy to fight. Like, he was actually really skilled. Not that I didn't land any blows on him. I did land a few, and I showed him a few Muay Thai techniques that he liked, so it was really cool. Jiu-Jitsu is cool. Judo is cool. I did karate for a little while, but it left a bad taste in my mouth. There's a story about me in karate where I broke a black belt's hand, and now I have some issues with it. Not that I don't like karate. I do, just me and karate have a history. I like Krav Maga. That is a cool martial art, but I've never met anyone who actually knows it. I've only met people who claim to know it, but in reality, they are just fakers. You meet those sometimes. Wait, where's the last clue? Where's the last clue? Oh, it's behind the... but, so there's that. Let's see. Pancration is something that I always found kind of neat. Salat is hardcore. I've never met an actual Salat practitioner, but from what I've seen, it is pretty awesome. Let's see. Sabat, which is a French kickboxing style. I met a guy who said he knew Sabat, but it looks so similar to... no, not Sabat. Savat, sorry. It looks so similar to normal kickboxing. I was like, are you sure it was Savat? Like, I don't know. It was hard for me to tell. Taekwondo's cool, but it just reminds me too much of karate in principle. I know Taekwondo has more kicks than karate, and it focuses on kicks. But every time I've met a Taekwondo professional, like, it's kind of like, you're kind of moving on very similar to the way the karate guys do. But then again, maybe the karate dojo I went to incorporated Taekwondo techniques, because nowadays I feel like every dojo just says karate, and in reality they just teach you whatever. I feel like they just kind of incorporate all of them. Of course, kung fu, but when you say kung fu, you can mean a lot of things when you say kung fu. Like, you could mean a lot of different arts. Wing Chun, tiger style, serpent style, bagua, northern Shaolin, all these different animal styles. When you say kung fu, you could mean a lot. The only kung fu style I've learned anything in, well, I learned a few bagua moves, but I'm even gonna call myself a practitioner because I just learned the moves. I don't know anything else about it. Tiger style, I did some training in. I actually did meet a tiger style master, and I got to learn under him for a little bit. But I didn't stay with it because I was focusing on way more things in my life, and like, it was neat to learn a few techniques and how he got to be as strong as he was, but it was not a style I was interested in sticking with. Muay Thai, honestly, was the one that really stuck out to me. It was the one that I really gravitated towards. Oh shit, not this. But yeah, that's what is Taj Mahal based off of? Taj Mahal? You mean the Taj Mahal? That's not a martial art style. That's a building. I don't know. I've never heard of Taj Mahal.
Alright, there's Aaron Hell's college. I am done with college, and I hope to never go back. I am tired of college. I'm colleged out. I got a master's degree, and that's all I want. I'm good. Thanks for asking, though. College is fun, but yeah, I was in there too long. There's other questions. Hey, Raven, Sly Cooper question. What boss is the most annoying to fight from Shark Chaos?
In the first game, Ms. Ruby, because timing is so paramount with her, she's the most annoying for me. I know some people would say Clockwork. I disagree. Clockwork's pretty easy if you know what you're doing. Let's see. In the second game, Clockla probably. Third game, God, who was the toughest in the third game? I don't even remember. Probably, Zhao. He was very irritating. If I had to guess. It's been a while since I played the third game now.
Yes, Ranger, they let me out of the basement. I'm free. For after 1,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth!
After 1,000 years.
Hey, we need to summon some teenagers with attitude.
You don't mean...
Yes. The overbearing, obnoxious humans. I forget what he says. It's actually a funny line.
And then he says, teenagers. Aye, aye, aye!
Yes.
It was such that was such a trippy show.
I did watch Power Rangers when I was a kid, and it's like, yes, I know that it would inspire me to punch people in the face in real life. I don't care. It's awesome to watch people in spandex punch things.
Hey, you know, that's what it is.
You know, robot, you know.
You should try to invent the Raven style. That'd be kind of cool, honestly, Raven style kung fu, but I don't know. It would probably be too similar to Crane style. Nah, I'm happy knowing what I do, and Muay Thai was one of the most fun things I've ever gotten to take part in. Like, you learn so much from that. You grow as a person. You learn discipline and respect, and you learn techniques that will actually protect you. I've used Muay Thai in self-defense situations, and I'm grateful for it.
Yes, so Rodan, the Purse Monster, after rewatching History of the Power Rangers by Linkara, yes, he's like, that's actually the most effective monster that they ever had, and beat the Power Rangers.
Linkara, what a character. Anyway, oh yeah, I remember him. Like, he's just annoying. Aaron, question, have you ever played Minecraft?
I tried. You know, it's funny, I've always loved Legos, but when it comes to video games, I don't know, I've always been a fan of games with, like, a goal. It's tough for me to play games where, like, there is no goal. It's just, you wander and just do things. So, I don't hate Minecraft, I just never really played it for any time.
Raven, what was the fighting style you talked about, which you wanted to learn? Is it defensive or offensive type of style? Sorry about the Taj Mahal style. No, it's fine. I think you mean capoeira, right? Capoeira? That's one that I'd really love to learn. Capoeira is a Brazilian fighting style developed by Brazilian slaves way back in the day. It's a really cool fighting style. It's called dance fighting because the idea is the practitioner is trained by dancing. It uses a lot of kicks, handstands, swaying motions. There's no specific stance in capoeira because you're constantly moving. You're constantly swaying and moving back and forth on your feet. It's a really beautiful style. It really does look beautiful to watch, and it's very badass. It looks almost like breakdancing, and yet it's not breakdancing. It is very, very effective. Now, my teacher, Blake Chuddlecorn, would have said it's a little too flashy. He would have said it's it's not effective in real-world situations as a defense art, and I would kind of agree with him because capoeira requires very difficult flips and kicks and like handstands and stuff. It requires a lot to be proficient or effective in, and if you're not flexible or strong enough to pull off the moves, you're not going to go anywhere very fast. Meanwhile, Muay Thai is a very simple martial art to learn. It doesn't require long to master and way more practical. So I agree with him there. In the answer, whether it's a defensive or offensive, kind of both. Kind of. I would argue it's hardly either because, again, it's more of a dance. But that's just my take. No! Frickin' wood plank. But yeah, now you know a little bit more about my knowledge on martial arts. I'm surprised y'all even remember that I am a martial artist. Most people just know me as the history and writing guy. Not that I mind, just it's a surprise. I want to break all these wooden planks now, just on principle.
They started it.
Exactly. There. Now no more security flashlights. Let's break everything. There. I broke everything. I feel better now. Sometimes you just gotta break shit and then you're happy again. Alright.
Never underestimate the beauty of breaking things.
Oh dude, like that is my spirit animal, breaking shit.
Okay, now we got more goons to beat up. Woo, die.
Oh, I like it. I like beating up goons. They are fun. Raven, did you teach American history or broad history? My brother has taught. Oh, wait, hold on, Ms. Ruby speaking. We gotta hear her. Well, she said that. Anyway, oh god, what was the question? My brother teaches all kinds of history, and his specialty is modern to early modern history. That's where his specialty lies, but he also specializes in Roman history and European history and American history. My speciality was always in medieval and pre-modern history and Japanese and Korean history. Those are where my specialities lie. So, when I taught history, I mostly taught seminars on the Crusades and other such things. And I taught those in a college setting, so I didn't teach those to high school and middle school students. I taught English to high school and middle school students. Yay! I answered the question.
Good job. Yeah, you get a cookie.
I need a cookie. I'm hungry. Alright, anyway. Gotta get the clues that dude is guarding.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk too much over the game because I do actually. I talked a little bit too much over the game last time, so I'm sure people have played this game or they're just listening to us talk. But it's like I do want to actually. I'm curious. You're playing all these games. I'm actually curious.
Well, I have learned, and for the record, I don't mind if you talk over the game, or as long as it's not over like dialogue or anything. Because the nice thing about Sly Cooper is there's not a whole lot of dialogue moments. You can just kind of play it and chill. And that's one of the reasons it's a fun game to play and talk to the audience in the background. But one thing I've learned, and the reason I'm playing all these games, not just For Honor, is people are starting to ask me if I'm done with For Honor. I've actually been getting those questions. I'm not. I'm 100% not. I'm still invested in For Honor, and I'm still very excited to continue playing For Honor. But For Honor is also a PvP competitive game, and no matter how many stories I write for it, or how many heroes in history I make, there's only so much I can bring to the game. I'm not a master player. I'm not a Faram. I'm not a Havoc. I'm not a John DeLiner. I can't be entertaining with the game like they are because I'm not nearly as good at it as they are. And so I have to expand my repertoire, especially if I want to stay relevant when For Honor eventually does lose an audience. Like, there will come a day, it may not be anytime soon, but there will come a day where For Honor does just peter out or die out. And I don't think it's soon, I don't think it's going to happen right away, but that day may come. And when that day comes, I still want to have, more games and content under my belt than just For Honor. That's all. Like, it's not that I don't want to play For Honor anymore, I just want to do more. And that's, like, I don't want to be just, it's funny. I'll release a video on Dead by Daylight and they'll go, "You're a For Honor channel though." Like, and I'm like, yes I am, but I play other things. Like, take Havoc. Like, he didn't get his start with For Honor. He was a Dark Souls player at first. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Whoa.
Oh, we got a question from Chance. What do you think about Joan of Arc and Baldwin the Fool?
Baldwin IV, goated, absolutely Giga Chad individual, one of the coolest dudes in history. Joan of Arc, neat, but highly overrated by modern society. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate on the girl, but she has been very oversaturated in the media, very overhyped, and made out to be something she definitely wasn't. Like, people make her out to be, oh, she was this kick-ass warrior lady who fought in the wars, and she was so awesome for France. And I'm like, she never fought, right? If anything, she was kind of a glorified cheerleader. Like, that's not to be mean, it's what she was. She basically fulfilled a prophecy. That's what she did. So, like,
she played a role in the 100 Years' War, but yeah, like, in terms of, like, you would think that she was, like, winning it single-handedly the way that people talk about her, Just charged right in and just killed 100 English with one swing of her blade.
Well, basically what happened was, she was a maiden who stumbled across the sword of Charlemagne, and according to a prophecy, they said France would be saved by a maiden holding the sword of Charlemagne. So when she showed up, France was losing the war against England, and they just kind of said, you know what? She did find the sword. We don't really put a lot of stock in this prophecy, but at this point, whatever. It's let's just go for broke and just see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? We're already losing. So they threw her in there, and lo and behold, the fact that she was there inspired a lot of people. She held up the banner, she shouted some prayers, she did a lot of really cool stuff, and people got really excited, like really pumped up, and that led her to actually leading some men to victory, and people started going, oh my god, maybe there is something to this. But then inevitably, people started getting afraid of her, and that's when they said, okay, you know what, we're tired of this shit, let's just call her a witch and be done with it. And thus Britain tried her as a witch and burned her at the stake. She was, as the kids say, lit.
She's a witch, burn her!
How do you know she's a witch? Well, she looks like one!
But you put this on my nose, I'm not a witch. How do you know whatever she
and newts. Oh, better. Better anyway, better!
Oh my god, that movie is best ever. Goated.
It is one of the best, yeah, no question.
It's definitely one of those movies where when you first watch it, you're just like, wait, what the heck's going on? This is weird. But then, yeah, then you're like, oh, I get it. They're just a bunch of crazy people.
The worst thing about the movie is it didn't have an ending.
Well, yeah, apparently they were like, they didn't know how to end that craziness, but they're like, you know what, how about we just make it all one giant joke? And it's like, yeah, that's the best way they could have.
Well, yeah, there was no good way to end that, so they decided not to.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah.
And props to them, okay.
They're just a bunch of crazy people, it turns out, in modern times now.
My dad always makes the same joke. The police showed up because of that one documentarian being killed by the knight. And my dad made a great joke. It shouldn't have been hard to find the knight who did it. He was the only knight riding an actual horse. Because the knight who killed the documentarian was riding an actual horse. No one else was.
You're right, yeah, that is the only horse in the whole movie, otherwise they're doing it.
What's funny is they wanted to get real horses, but they found out how expensive they were and how long it would take to train the actors to ride them. So they said, actually, it would be funnier if we just rode around with coconuts. If we just ran around plopping coconuts together, that would be way funnier. So they decided to make a joke out of their lack of money. I'm like, that's so cool.
Real quick, got people who go, a duck? Is like, yes, if she weighs the same as a duck, she's a witch, burn, we can burn her, yay! Oh god, have I seen any Godzilla movies? Okay, so, long story short, my nerd sensei in life who got me into everything from Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, Star Wars, all the stars, all the animes, and all that, the first exposure to that kind of stuff, she was a huge Godzilla fan, so I have seen OG Godzilla, I've seen some of the, the silly Godzillas. I watched Godzilla 2014 in the theaters, but I kind of fell off on Godzilla. I have seen -1, it was pretty good. I'm not like a huge Godzilla fan, but I like the old Big G. Pretty cool.
Sorry, I had to address something. I'm back. Okay. But yeah, yep. Do you know that the horsemen in Lord of the Rings were mostly women with fake beards? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh god.
I don't even know.
Lord of the Rings mostly being women, yes. You can find a lot behind the scenes. I mean, you wouldn't know just looking at the movie for the most part, but yeah, you can find behind the scenes photos because most of the people they found who actually knew how to ride horses were women, and my sister rides horses, and yeah, most of them are women. So yeah, they're shopping. A lot of extras, they're just kind of standing around.
Well, I mean, you had to go to a bunch of farmers and say, hey, by the way, could we borrow your horses and your people to ride them? Right. You gotta do what you gotta do. But no, props to them,
All you gotta do is wear a fake beard, and you'll be in one of the greatest movies ever made. Because let me tell you, if you have a horse, you probably don't need money. That you actually ride on the reg. Because let me tell you, like I said, my sisters in that world, they pay to, there are British people who come to America, they pay to fly privately with their horse on a plane, there and back. They don't care about money. They have 2 horses, one for dressage and one for everything else. They don't care about money.
Ghost! There, broke it.
I saw a funny meme with Shaggy as Anakin about to kill Dooku. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can kill him. It's like, would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Oh, top 10 anime trailers in reference to the French deeming her a witch. Oh, well, it wasn't the French who deemed her a witch, it was the English. But yeah. The French handed her over to the English, but you're technically right, so. Yeah. Have I ever played Sekiro? Yes, I have played Sekiro. I hate this mission, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Alright. The chicken bomb.
because someone asked last time I was on, do I like fantasy? And it's kind of funny because, like, while I'm not as huge of an anime fan as I used to be, I kind of live in an era of fantasy renaissance with, you know, Theron and Delicious and Dungeon, where I don't necessarily watch them, but I enjoy their thing, and there's a bit of a fantasy renaissance, especially now that Isekai is kind of going out of style, so we're just getting just straight up fantasy.
Yep. Alright. Okay, so let's do this thing. What do I think of King Henry V and Philip? King Henry V was pretty awesome. King Philip? Which King Philip? You mean the second?
Yeah, Philippe. I assume you mean the French king.
Ah! F this mission. It's so annoying. Alright. Seems like that Baldur's Gate mission chased the chicken.
Oh god. Someone asked what are the most influential women pre-modern history. It's like, it's a pretty scant list.
I'm gonna be real. You're not gonna find many. You're not gonna find many to fill that list. Contrary to popular belief, women, awesome as women are, I love women, they do not make up a lot of lists of the greatest of all time yet.
I love Red Letter Media. They're talking about Titanic is the hardest thing that men ever built, because men built it. All women did back then was complain and give birth to men who built great things.
Well, women at the time lived to be the supporters of men. That was their job. They supported men. They stood by their men. They supported men. They were not the ones who made the... Oh, shit.
Also, I mean, because again, like, so who can I think of that are major influential women pre-modern? It's like, yeah, mostly like queens. Like, you can say like Cleopatra. But again, man, you know, she's most famous for her relationships with men. I don't know, like, I have to really think on that one. Influential pre-modern women. You know, Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth I, Bloody Mary. They exist. It's, you know, it's a lot of queens and duchesses and such things.
This is so F. Hate this mission. Hate this mission. Come on, frickin' hens. Dang it.
So Nathan, go. You're asking your thoughts on Shingen and King Stawagi. They made a movie. It's free on YouTube called Heaven and Earth about one of the many battles that they fought. It's actually pretty good and pretty accurate samurai warfare from like the 70s.
Yep. You'll see a lot of those if you look hard enough.
Takeda Shingen is a badass hero.
You need those in life.
He's also pretty awesome, although, yeah, like, they're both characters for sure. That's the reason why people talk about him, even though they technically died inglamorously and didn't do much in the grand scheme of the whole Roaring States thing. Not that they didn't do anything, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't win, you know? They kind of ended up being, you know, just cool people to study, but at the end of the day, they didn't, you know, win. So,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. This mission is gonna give me a headache. Alright. It's the worst mission in the game, if I'm being honest. Like, this is the most cringe mission in the game. You gotta kill 50 chickens within 2 minutes. And randomly, these bomb-toting roosters will suddenly burst out of nowhere and chase you around the map, and if they hit you, you're dead. And you gotta try to run in a way that they'll run into each other and kill each other. But good luck doing that when you've also got to focus on killing chickens. There, they died. Back to hunting chickens. We've got 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 fucking roosters!
There's a raccoon in there now.
Literally. 38, 39, 40. Shit. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Yes!
Yay!
That was annoying. Anyway, hey Raven, how over-exaggerated are the witch trials in the media? Very over-exaggerated. Get out of the way, chicken. Very over-exaggerated. I'll be real honest. People make out the witch trials, and you see this a lot in media, they make out the witch trials to be this time of like, oh, they just went around, rounded up women, and just started burning them because they hated women. If a woman knew how to read, they burned her. If a woman could say what 2 + 2 was, they burned her. If a woman did anything like look at a man that wasn't her husband, burned her. That wasn't what they did. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. They did not do that. The fact that people think they did that, in my opinion, is very funny. Because that's not what they did. In fact, they actually had trials, and there were women who were not found guilty, y'all know. Like, there were plenty of women who were not found guilty of witchcraft. So the idea that, these poor women all treated like scum because they... No, it didn't happen that way. Anyway, let's get on with it. I think we'll finally be able to get to Ms. Ruby. Waha!
It was men who were killed, and most of the women were sold out by other women, because everyone knows that no one hates women like other women.
Watch The Crucible. It's very funny. Anyway. Aaron, have you heard the heretical tale of Horus Lupercal?
Have you heard the tale of the Horus heresy? It is an old imperial legend.
Alright, here we go. Ms. Ruby!
Oh, it's on.
Coming. Most distastefully bad juju.
Most distastefully bad juju. You could not hear lines like that today.
Oh, sly.
God, that belly button, though.
Your mouth a moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah.
Well.
Jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Slag Hooper.
Have I ever played Rise, Son of Rome? My brother has. He liked it a lot.
I muted myself to hear the cutscene.
No, you're fine. But here's another cutscene, so you'll want to hear this too.
True.
Oh yeah, this is
Why
amusing.
don't I have my servant Chumley escort you
I love these roosters just dancing back and forth.
Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you.
Mojo magic.
If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get set.
A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough.
It is not. This woman is such a cheapskate. Alright, here we go. What the? I hit it! Ah, you sick son of a... See, this is why I hate it. It sometimes won't read when you hit it. It sometimes won't read when you hit it. It's so irritating. What the heck? Oh my god, this level, it's so cringe. It is so cringe. Yeah, I hate you. I hate you, Ms. Ruby. I hate you so much. Your level is the hardest.
Somebody was saying this is the average New Orleans experience. This is kind of, except that there's not enough hurricanes. Yeah, I mean the drink, not the Hurricane Katrina. Disaster.
Okay. Alright, we got her. Yep! Bam! Okay, next round. Thought that was it? Nah, we got like 2 more of this shit to do. Okay, come on. Oh, God. All right, we're doing okay. Okay. Oh, she's doing the slow-mo now. This gets so hard. Come on. Yes, okay, got it. Okay. All right, one more. One more, boys. All right, here we go. Whew, okay, all right. We gotta lock in, people. Yeah, boy! Yeah! Yeah! Go down! Oh! Oh, yes.
None if you're fixing to go after the Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. If you go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked back.
Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage.
God, I
This
hate
early
that
section
one.
of the Thievius Raccoonus held notes from my pioneering ancestor, Slighton Common. His invisibility technique allowed him to steal from corrupt pharaohs and greedy noblemen. Right on schedule, Inspector Fox's arrival cued my exit. The production of zombies, made illegal in the World Peace Accord of '71, earned Ms. Ruby a life
Of
sentence.
course, I
behind
remember
bars.
the production of zombies
While
being
the gang
illegal
and
in
I enjoyed
'71.
a few
You heard
weeks in
that?
the tropical sunshine, working on our tans in preparation for our next caper.
And it was a dark time before 1971, guys, and zombies just everywhere. It was a real problem. I mean, y'all remember? Come on.
Travel plans to China have all been worked out.
All right. This is probably the easiest boss in the game right here. This is probably the easiest. Aaron, you can... oh, wait, well, another cutscene. Let's go.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on the Panda King. Born penniless, he was fascinated by the fireworks rich noblemen set off every New Year's. He spent a decade learning art. But when he tried to offer his fireworks to the noblemen, they couldn't see past his shabby clothes and chased him away. Humiliated, the Panda King took revenge on those who shunned him by using the very tools of his art for crime. The Fiendish Five recruited him as their demolitions expert, and from then on, his explosive touch became feared worldwide. He's rumored to be perfecting some new firework technique high in the unstable Kunlun Mountains of western China.
Yeah, man, man, Panda King was kind of solid, man. He was cool. He shows up again in the third game. Did Kung Fu Panda steal from this game? Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. That was Shaolin. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, big guy. He's like Poe, but evil. So Jack Black. I just killed a giant monkey in a diaper. What am I doing with my life? Alright, later, Cynic.
Would you look at that? A fireworks show!
That's some fireworks show.
Oh my gosh, that's awful! That poor village just got buried in freezing snow!
The rocket came from that giant statue. And you can bet the Panda King lit the fuse. I've got to find my way up there and fast before that lunatic squashes another town.
Did Aaron leave? No, Aaron can join back if he wants. Aaron, you can unmute if you want. Cutscene's done, bro. I mean, you're good, man. Like, cutscene's done, so you can get back on.
Yeah, bye, Great Horn Cynic. See ya. Clock. Yeah, I wanted to let that cutscene play out because, yeah, they actually give you, like, a lot of lore. Like, every boss gets lore, and it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, they all get lore. Some more better than others. I wish to God I could stream the other two Sly Cooper games, but they're not available. Makes me sad. One time you went to store and saw.
It's a Kung Fu Panda with a lot of fireworks and Furious 5, like Evil 5 or whatever. I don't know. It's just funny.
The Fiendish 5.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, you're good. Happy to help.
Could be a coincidence. Yeah, probably a coincidence, but it's just funny.
Probably a coincidence, but I mean.
2001, 2002, this game? Like, it was, I remember it was early PlayStation 2 live.
This was 2002. This game was 2002, so.
Yeah. So, like, in Kung Fu Panda was like 2008-ish or so, yeah.
It would not surprise me if there was some inspiration. What up, monkey man? Kill that one.
Yes. Lord Thunder, monkeys are cute. So you saw a cute monkey, baby. Yeah, monkeys are cute. Ow, just beat him up.
Hey Raven, what's your Chinese zodiac? I'm a tiger. I'm a monkey. My Chinese zodiac is the monkey.
Of course it is, Mr. Muay Thai. It's funny.
It ought to be. Yeah. And Hannah's is the dog, so.
I'm either ram or goat, depending on your zodiac, because I know there's a couple different ones. Sheep. $1991. My birthday's actually 2 Wednesdays from now.
Really?
Yeah.
And you still haven't requested anything from me. Sorry.
I mean, God, you've been, I'll have to, I know, because I need, that's why I'm bringing it up now, so let me bring it up now. Give you a chance to, if you want to do it.
Well, usually a month in advance is helpful, because otherwise, like, but, I mean, I'll try. I'll try.
Yeah, I'm about to say, so, yeah, sorry, normally I do mention it earlier, I've just been so busy, I've been distracted.
No, you're good, man, just, I need time. Oh, hold on. We need,
You can't get through the security gate without one of the Panda King's
River Knight, there are no
treasure
accidents, Master
There's
Oogway.
one over
Master
there.
Oogway was goated, man.
But it's heavily
I think my
guarded.
favorite quote from Master Oogway is, you know, what's it? Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
It's a good line.
It's a very good line.
Alright, gotta drop this off right here. Blow that bad boy up when he come by. Come on, boy, sneak on by, sneak on by, sneak on, you're dead.
That movie definitely, Master Oogway definitely helped make that movie. And then also Tai Lung being awesome.
Tai Lung was a really cool villain, like, no question. I liked the first two Kung Fu Panda movies. Didn't finish the third. Oh, hold on. Boom. Didn't finish the third, though I heard it was really good. They got J.P. Simmons to do the villain, which, you know, that's just ideal casting. J.P. Simmons is so cool. I liked it. I really liked the Kung Fu Panda series up until the fourth one, which I thought was just stupid. Like, I think it's hilarious. This chameleon wanted to be a Kung Fu master, but she couldn't because she's too small. Hi, my name's Mantis, one of the Furious Five. Like, are you kidding?
Got you saying today. Chance, he has streamed Ghost of Tsushima. It's been a minute.
I did stream Ghost of Tsushima a few times. The problem here's the problem with me streaming Rise of the Ronin, Ghost of Tsushima, all these other historical games. I wanted to use it as an opportunity to talk history, but everyone didn't want to talk history, or they kept talking about other things, and it got very frustrating. Okay, let's get up here. And boom. Yeah, that monkey's so dumb he didn't even notice his buddy got wasted. Alright, 3 more to get. But anyway, any other questions y'all have for me and Aaron? Because we're getting close to quitting time. We're almost done with the game. We only got Panda King and Clockwork to go.
The king of the pandas.
Okay, one more.
Someone earlier asked, I don't know if they're still here, if I could do Five Nights at Freddy's phone guy again. Let me see. Hello. You know, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. You're probably gonna die, but hey, you know, hope you signed your last will and testament for your minimum wage job.
Planet of the Apes, my Peach Raccoon? What?
Huh.
I'm confused by that.
I assume he means butt with the peach, but yeah, that's just me assuming, and you know what they say about assuming.
It makes an ass out of you and love. Yeah. I've heard that line before. Where's the last one? I'm so mad. Did I miss the last? There's no way I missed the last one. There's no way. Oh, the peach represents an ass.
Kung Fu Panda 1 shocked me. Kung Fu Panda 2 was great. Kung Fu Panda 3, I wish they didn't retcon the panda genocide. I get why they did it, but it's like kind of undermines a lot of the emotional drama of the movie when you're like, oh yeah, you know how he killed all the pandas? It's like, yeah, no, that's not really.
Yeah, and then the whole key thing was kind of silly in the third one too.
After being relatively realistic, it's like, yeah, after being, well, I mean, you know, realistic for talking animals.
Yeah, realistic as you can be with something like this. Well,
I was kind of sad that fourth one, you know, just in the sense that I'm like, there's nothing else really to add, and so I'm like, all they're gonna do is mess it up, and everything I've heard is that it sucks, or it just wasn't that good. It's like, yep, that doesn't shock me because there's nowhere to go.
No surprise. I swear, how did I miss it?
By the way, sorry, Lord of Thunder, if you like the movie, that's fine. I haven't actually watched it just because I'm like, I know... I didn't really have a lot of interest because I'm like, the story's done, you know? There's really not much more to add. But I mean, you know, that's just a me thing. I'm sure the movie's enjoyable. The DreamWorks are on point, you know? Their animation's great. Usually they're pretty funny. Usually the movie's entertaining, right? You know, for most DreamWorks movies.
Alright, I'm gonna have to just move on, and then when I get the map for his lair, then I'll come back and look for that last clue. Because I cannot find it anyway.
It could just be I'm a jaded old man who just hates all life and everything.
I think we've all been there at some point. Raven, will you stream Ghost of Tsushima again? Probably not. Like, no offense, but, like, I don't want it to have to actually... I mean, tell you what, I'm still debating whether or not I continue with Persona 5. If we don't continue with Persona 5, I may do Ghost of Tsushima. Lark and I were talking... I know I just dropped a bombshell. Lark and I were just talking last night about all that. We were just talking about whether or not we continue Persona 5. And he was honestly saying I could probably just quit, because in his opinion, and I kind of agree with him, we've kind of used up all of our material. The only reason we'd continue Persona now is just to see the ending. But we could see that on our own time. So I don't know. Why would we not finish Persona 5? Labaj, did you miss last night? Labaj, you're making a habit of missing my streams, bro. And not rewatching them later. Yeah, we fucked up last night on Persona 5. We won't be getting the 100% completion. That is lost to us now.
Time to move, Sly.
All I will say is I've enjoyed watching you guys play Persona 5. It has been very interesting, but I can understand. I mean, I would like to, since you're so close to the, like, aren't you, like, right at the end? Like, I would say finish it, but I can understand if you just lost all drive.
Well, we're not close to the end yet. I mean, we're over halfway for sure. But we're not close to the end. There's still like two or three more palaces to go.
Oh my god, really?
We've got to do this guy's palace. Then we've got to do the Mementos palace, because there's a whole problem with Mementos we have to deal with. Then we've got to do the DLC palace that was added in the Persona 5 Royal. So we've got 3 more to go.
Okay, so this is the final story palace. Okay, that's why I was like, God, what else is there?
Second to last story palace, because Mementos is technically the last story palace.
Okay. I mean, again, I've enjoyed watching you guys play Persona 5, but again, it's if the desire has left you, I can understand that, you know. I've been surprised, because I remember when y'all first started playing it, it's a lot to take in, and it was, silly, a lot of exposition, but as you got, once you got around, like, between the first and second palace, I'm like, wow, this is actually really interesting. And then by the time Kurtama shows up, I'm like, oh my god, this game is actually, like, I'm engaged, like, I actually want to know what happens next.
No, and I appreciate that, I really do. It's not that I don't want to. A part of me does want to, I really do want to continue it, but Will made a good point. We've kind of used all of our material on it. We're not making as many jokes on it as we did at the beginning when we were going through the first few palaces. Now, because the story's gotten so much more serious and so much more, and we've gotten so used to everything, it's harder and harder to make jokes about it. So, we're not sure.
Real quick, change the topic because this is funny. R-Star Storm 87 has a point of, is it weird? I want to be an Oompa Loompa.
Yes, it is weird.
It is not weird because you get to be with a bunch of bros making candy all the time and you get to sing all the time. So I don't see a problem with being an Oompa Loompa. You're just short, that's the only problem.
And orange.
You know, that's, you can wear makeup, I guess, I don't know. And everybody loves the Oompa Loompa songs.
Well, that okay.
And you get and happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa doopity-doo.
Okay. Well, that derailed my train of thought.
You know, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, you know. What do we got? I was just looking through the chat here. Rise of the Ronin stream. I missed that stream. I'm kind of sad. I can't remember what I was doing. I need to, because I'm curious about that game because I actually really, probably the most interesting time in Japanese history for me is the Meiji era. Or, you know, again, like the industrialization of Japan because I love Ronin Kenshin. And it's really cool to see, you know, samurai, you know, you have basically an alien invasion of a feudal society by modern technology.
Well,
It's been a rapid transformation.
well, the problem with the Rise of the Ronin stream was it's partially my fault. I'll be real. Part of the reason the Rise of the Ronin stream failed was because of me. I was hoping for the stream to be something that it wasn't going to be. I wanted it to be something where we had a lot of fun talking about the historical accuracies and inaccuracies. Just kind of exploring historical truth, documentation, that kind of thing. That's not what it was. It didn't turn into that. It turned into people making jokes and I should have known that's what it would turn into, and my expectations were raised to be one, but that was on me, not on them. So.
Speaking of making jokes, so that Kung Fu monkey comes at you. You know, he's like, he probably spent like how many years like training in martial arts with his stick, and you just smacked him, and he just dies. That's like, wow. All right, well here we go. Here's another. Oh, yeah, there you go.
He, a martial arts master, he is not.
Much to learn, young grasshopper.
Yep. This will probably be the last map we go through, and then we're gonna call it a night.
It reminds me, like, you know, I went to the Shaolin Temple and trained to be a Shaolin monk, and then I realized that'd be really expensive and time-consuming, so I just bought this gun.
Literally. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, tell you what I'll do. I'll tell y'all what I will do. Lark and I still haven't decided what we're going to do about the Persona stream. We may finish it. We may just finish it and not get that 100% completion. Or we will move on to something else. And if we move on to something else, it will either be Ghost of Tsushima, Rise of the Ronin, or Nioh 2. Those will be the choices we go with. We'll do a Japanese RPG style game. But if we do it, please know that I'm going to be doing it my way. Because that's how I like to do things.
So Lord Thunder, I hate to say, I do not know. I don't have Monty Gator's voice in my head from FNAF, from Security Breach. Can't remember if he speaks like Southern or if it's like a Cajun Bayou, or I can't remember his voice. I'll have to look it up. If I ever come back, I'll try it. I seriously consider. Oh man, take out another martial arts master. I seriously consider trying to sing Alistair's song from there's a lot of Alistair songs, but you know, Hell's Best Dad. But I'm like, you know what? I probably shouldn't subject you guys to my singing.
Well, I subjected them to my singing, which is probably worse.
I'm not gonna ask chat if they want me to do it, because I know they'll say yes. Man, you're just beating up women, Sly Cooper. You're not an ally to feminism.
God damn, Sly Cooper. Whoever went feminist, I think I quit. I would just, no, I don't mean the game, just life. Like, I can't live in a world where Sly Cooper is a feminist.
I knew I should have mentioned it, so I got everybody. Oh, speaking of Oompa Loompa, someone's a mad munchkin. Oh god, alright. I'm gonna mute it, practice, and then I'll come back on it. I will do it before the stream ends. Hold on, I don't want to just go into it cold. They got like 3 or 4 people asking me to do it.
Don't give in to peer pressure. You don't have to.
I'll just do a quick little. I'll just do a quick little thing. It'll be quick. Oh, here's a bunch of people training.
I love that they don't notice me. That's actually.
You're a ninja.
Well, they don't even notice that I'm here, which is my favorite part about all this.
Instead of playing Persona 5, you're playing this game. You're sneaking into palaces and stealing things.
Well, I mean, I'm still doing what I do.
Yes, alright.
No! Dang it. Okay. I still have so many clues to get. Panda King's.
So I just want to do a little warm up. Since it's a long song and mostly instrumental, I will just do a brief little bit from Hell's Greatest Dad Alistair's part, just because people say I have the radio voice, and when I listen back to it, it does have a bit of a radio effect on it. So it might come out better.
Alright.
Than if I just with a mic. Alright, so I'm just going to do this brief little bit here. Alright, is chat still with me?
I'm sure they
Still
are.
want me to do yeah. Oh. Going across the lanterns, classic. Do the pulling the Milan. Oh, okay. Maybe my second of getting away means I got away with it. Haha! No singing. Captain, do I like D&D? I love the concept, ideas, and all that. I don't play it, but I know a lot about it, and I love the lore and just general. I like fantasy in general, so I just like everything fantasy. D&D is a big part of it. Love me some tieflings. Elves, dwarves, all the fun stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like fantasy too.
Like Baldur's Gate 3 gives plenty of waifus.
There are a lot of them. Alright, 5 more freaking clues. Come on.
Alright, so I got yeah, dang it. I thought I'd get away with it, alright. So here, I'm gonna just do that first little bit. Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1. Who's been here since day one? Who's been faithful as a nun? Make sure to go with an old-timey pun. Your executive producer, that's true. I'm your guy, your day-to-day, your steadfast hotelier. We're gonna fix that clock today. I was stuck. Thank you, sir. Oh, you. Okay, I'm done.
Hooray.
I love that little bit.
Sometimes you gotta love the little bits. Sometimes you gotta just enjoy the little bits. Me, I don't know any songs from Hazbin Hotel, and I'm okay with that.
Well, what's funny to me is that Hazbin Hotel is one of those things where, like, it's created such a fan base where the fan music is sometimes better than the actual music, like the Insane song. Does that make me insane?
Well, like,
I've been the same since. Yeah.
I think my problem with Hazbin Hotel was I feel like they abandoned story just so they could have characters and songs. Like, I feel like every episode was just their chance to introduce more characters and have more people sing stupid songs.
That episode where the song I just sang came from, that's actually what happens and it ruins it. It's they introduce a whole character just to sing more songs. It's Spinell from, they introduce a character in Spinell's voice actress just to sing a song and be silly and make makes me hate it because I was actually digging the Hell's Greatest Dad part.
Still missing 2. What the actual hell? I must be slipping if I'm missing clues this easily.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm the songbird of the generation. Oh yeah. Because parrots are well known for their singing voices. By the way, we did the thing where it's not a Raven's Dream unless Has-Been Hotel comes up.
Either Has-Been Hotel, My Little Pony, or something along those lines. One of those will come up.
I will never forget. You know what? I know that the Mass Effect is like the game you kind of lost the fire for the game once you got to 3, which is understandable because that game's like, they really dropped the ball with it. But I'm glad that you decided to play Mass Effect just so we can get Brony Rex. That was like the best thing ever, and saving the Krogan race with friendship.
Legitimately, Krogan Rex was such a fun joke. Like, I actually love that.
Brony Rex. Oh no, don't leave just yet. No, yeah, you're about to leave, aren't you? It's like, no, I don't want the stream to end.
Well, I can do one more mission and then I'll probably have to have it end. We'll just do this last mission.
It's like 11 o'clock, yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone wants me to keep going, and I don't want to give up yet. We're actually having a decent stream tonight, unlike the last few. And so far, the stream hasn't been age restricted. So...
what's my opinion on Hell of a Boss? Liked it. It was funny in the beginning because I like dark humor. I like excessive violence. Problem is that season 1's okay. Season 2, they dropped the ball. It's too much shipping. Shipping kills things. Remember, kids, shipping is stupid and ruining good TV shows. You know, like, think about how many episodes in season 2 did they actually go out and kill people? I think actually like 2. You know, like it's in a series about, you know, killing people in dark and comedic ways, they only do it like twice. And then it became a musical show because everybody likes The House of Asmodeus, which is a great song, but yeah.
I don't like anything Dipsy Pop's released, I'll be honest, because all of it feels exactly the same to me. They start off with a premise that could be very interesting to explore, but then Vivzy forgets that she's writing a story. Because here's the thing, Vivzy's not a storyteller. She's an artist. She makes art and writes songs. That's what she does. Everything else is superficial. Like, she will create a neat premise. Because I know where she's at. I've been there in my career as a writer. I was there once myself. You create a really cool concept, but you have no idea where to go forward because you're so obsessed with the characters and who they are and what they do that you don't think about anything else. But so she comes up with the concept of Has-Been Hotel, a place where demons can be redeemed. I have no idea how I'm gonna do how I'm gonna do it, but boy, won't these characters be interesting.
That is basically Has-Been Hotel in a nutshell, where it's like she definitely. She had the idea for the characters pretty fleshed out, but then, like you say, she's a cautionary tale of plotting is important.
Well, take Hell of a Boss. The idea of a business in hell where they get revenge for you. Okay, where's that story gonna go? Who knows? But aren't these characters so unique and funny and quirky? Aren't their songs so engaging and fun to listen to? Not really. I'll be the first to say it. I think a lot of the songs in those shows are very overrated.
They're catchy, but yeah, like you say, it's just out of context they're fine, but like you say, it's like, it's like Disney musical kids wanting to try to create Disney musicals with mixed results.
Well, like, I'll be honest, the song that Alistair sang in the original pilot for Has-Been Hotel, that was a cool song. Everything else I've heard, kind of shit.
You have a dream you wish to tell? It's level, but hey kid, what the hell? You're one of a kind, that charming demon bell. Let's give these living fools a place to dwell. Hit it, boys. Not of every demon is a lost cause, but we'll dress it up now with class and style, and we'll coronate this cesspool with an old protection flare and show these simple citizens proper class and style. Here below the ground, I'm sure your plan is sound. We'll spend a little time down at this has-been home sound. I'm sure I messed up. I know I messed up some lines, but that's me doing it from memory.
You knew more than I did. Rising of the
like
Shield
that.
Hero went from good to crap. Yeah, it did. Rising of the Shield Hero started off with a lot of promise, and then it went to shit.
Like a lot of things, it's like, you know, because it's one of those things where it's like, I saw this with light novels. I like the idea of Sword Art Online. There's good parts of Sword Art Online. Overall, I like that people actually die. You know, they don't cheat, except for one time they cheat. You know, I like it with like permadeath. You know, I hate resurrection. You know, like unjustified resurrections where it's like fake out deaths. I hate that. Or something. It's a real big pet peeve of mine. They actually, there's one time they cheat. But it's like, yeah, no, I just, they dropped the ball on, you know, Sword Art Online, same with Rising of the Shield Hero, where it's like, starts off solid, but either the writer runs out of ideas, or just, you know, it's a cool premise, and they don't know what to do with it. They just didn't have any idea what to do with it from the beginning. Or, again, it gets popular, and they force them to keep doing new ideas. You know?
I think one of the problems they have with a lot of isekai, particularly, is they have a cool idea to open it, but then it all just turns into a power fantasy for them. Like,
yeah, I don't hate. I struggle liking overpowered characters. I mean, there's some I like. But yeah, like you say, when it's a power fantasy where like one person just fights an army like it's nothing, and it's just boring. You know, you can make it entertaining, but usually for me it's just boring, especially when that's the entire show, you know? I know we've talked about this several times, but for the people who don't know.
well, in Rising of the Shield Hero, I thought it was a creative setup, and they did it well for a little while, but then after they finished resolving the conflict, it was like, alright, we don't need this anymore. Like, the show's over. You ended the show.
This, by the way, just quick observation, since we're playing a video game, this ancient Shaolin temple in the Tibetan mountains sure does like its laser tripwires.
Yeah. Welcome to Sly Cooper, where nothing makes sense.
Okay, so I like Russ Kage, he's pretty cool. There's a bunch of other ones that are really cool. One Punch Man is like that, he's an example of, it's like, I don't hate the idea, I get the joke, but it's like, yeah, he's boring to me, because it's like he just wins all the time with one punch, which I get is the joke, but you know what I mean, like, where's the, like, well, Genos is more interesting, because he's actually fighting and doing things. Like, the least interesting character to me is Saitama. Not that he's bad, it's just he doesn't interest me. I have the same problem with Hellsing. People love Hellsing. I know we've had this conversation, Raven, many times. I like Hellsing. I like the art style, I like the aesthetics. But I hate just how it's just Alucard's so broken that they can't even touch him. He's just unstoppable. My favorite episode is the one with Police Girl fighting Soren Blitz, Sarah's Victoria, I know her name. That's the best episode for me because she can actually die, she actually struggles, she almost gets killed. You know? Alucard just basically just lulls his way through the series. It's like, oh, that's cute, you got me.
I get how that doesn't appeal to everybody, so don't even worry about it.
Oh yeah. Again, not that he's a bad character or the show's bad, it's just more on the boring end of the spectrum to me.
It's all good. Anyway, let's save there.
But like, it depends on how you do it, you know, it depends on how you do it. Like, I've seen, like, I like the Daredevil show. He's arguably broken, overpowered Daredevil. I mean, he's just a dude, so you can shoot him in the face. But, you know, the fact that he takes out a whole hallway full of people is awesome. I mean, I'm sure if I think of examples of, like, overpowered people I like.
Anyway, that's gonna wrap up the stream most likely. I'm really out of it if I'm missing all these clues, because I haven't gotten one vault since entering the Panda King's area. so I'm really out of it, I guess. It's now 10:51, and we made a lot of headway. We'll probably beat it next time I play. So had a lot of fun with this. Thanks, Aaron, again for joining me. And maybe next time we get to play it, we'll have some other folks on. But that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. All right. We'll see y'all in the next video. Take care.
Good night,